So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Camavinga. Zaire Emery. Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Camavinga. Zaire Emery. Camavinga. Camavinga stood his ground strongly. Mbappe! Oh, well played. Now he's off and running.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Zaire Emery. Now it's Thuram. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Knocks it into space. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. Here's the header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Digne. Digne, nice bit of skill, and he's away. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
So it is still 0-0. Digne. Looking for the run. Zaire Emery. Koundé. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good take in a good area. Thuram gets flagged offside. France finding their passes. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Doué. Zaire Emery. And Doué. Can he get it through? And it shapes to shoot! Goal! France! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Shot at goal! Tchouaméni. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Tchouaméni. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Tchouaméni. Now that looks a decent ball. That's good play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Klaus. Aimed beyond the defence. In comes the corner. France have their second corner now. There's the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe.
France truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's having a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared away. France have the chance to go the other way. Nicely shaped ball. Olise. And here's Thuram. Zaire Emery.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Zaire Emery given the lift of his goal. And it's Doué. Great vision. Nicely intercepted. Olise. Zaire Emery. Klaus. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Doué. Upamecano does rip. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's really well cleared. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He gets big. It's hit the uprights.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery. This looks promising. Now it's Doué. Klaus receives it in a wide position. Doué. Tchouaméni. It's Camavinga. Tchouaméni. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And here's Thuram. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 4 coming up here. Saliba can get it clear. France are looking to go forward now. And it's Doué. Klaus. Now this could be a chance. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Klaus. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Camavinga. Mbappe Receives it in a good position here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
France are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Pass somewhat off target.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9. Le numéro
Dembélé.
11. Le numéro 24.
Saliba. Mbappé.
Le numéro 18.
Might just make this.
Le numéro 3. Digne. À leur place, le numéro 12.
Chouameni.
Le
And
numéro
it's
7.
Gendouzi.
Le numéro 20. Le numéro
And it's
6.
Digne.
Le numéro
Gendouzi
22.
is wide and
Changement
looking
en
to
cours.
get onto this. Now it's Kolo Muani. Can he get on the end of this? That's going to go a long way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now Barcola. Chouameni. Looking to play him in. No way through there. Not the most accurate pass. Dembélé tries to play it through. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Could move up a gear here. Looking for options for movement. Decent shot! In for the pieces!
France clearly might still do this. Intensity level and focus are all very good, even at this late stage now.
And it's Gendouzi. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Dembélé. Nicely weighted ball. Pass is just off target. Digne. Olise. And it's Chouameni. That pass isn't the best. Zaire Emery is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Threads one in. Dembélé. Great defending, strong and determined. Gendouzi. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Mbappé, and the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
2 minutes to be added on. Zaire Emery. Ball played for Klaus. That's very neat. Well, this is surely their last chance. And that is that. France have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. It's Doué, and he's onside. And now the breakaway. Oh, good spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Could be danger here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think it'll be interesting to see what Warren Zaire-Emery has been tasked with. First and foremost, he's a defensive midfielder, and to play that position you need athleticism, you need legs, you need to be able to get about the pitch. And I think he adds a good balance to the team, because defensively he knows there's going to be a lot of traffic around him and he has to deal with that and try and avoid yellow cards. But offensively too, he becomes an integral part of the team in starting those build-ups.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And now a sudden chance to counter. Klaus. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Klaus. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, and that was nowhere near his best.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Conte is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Thuram. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tchouameni played into space. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Conte. And he's in on goal. Decent chance! Goal! France! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
France climbs up big! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This is their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. That is Conte. France have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe. He's had a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Mbappe clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's played it back.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Thuram.
Thuram really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Thuram is firing after that one. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Conte, nicely weighted ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zaire-Emery. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Zaire-Emery. Aimed beyond the defence. Saliba spots it and intercepts. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's picked his way through. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So your views on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
France go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. France carrying a one-goal lead. Now it's Thuram. Klaus. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Mbappe. Shot could be on, and the shot! And that has been clubbed away. Zaire Emery. Now there's a fine ball. He's through. Goes for a shot! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
France grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be...
Doué! In for the pieces! Goal! France! Into the lead once more! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
France get themselves into the lead.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9, le numéro 24, le numéro 25, le numéro 18. À leur place, le numéro 12, le numéro 7, le numéro 6.
Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Digne. Zaire Emery. Olise. And it's Zaire Emery. Kolomwani absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Digne. Olise. And here's Kolomwani. Out to the right. Oh, nice touch. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
No, that's been intercepted. Klaus. That's a promising run he's making on the right. He is through here!
Oh, really well played.
Oh, such a clever touch. That is lovely. And it's Dembele. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 5. Changement.
Saliba. Here's Chouameni. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Dembele. Knocks it into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Might be danger here. Very much into the last knockings. Colomwani.
Temps additionnel. 3
Ball's
minutes.
gone out of play. And the number on the board is 3. Elise. And it's Guendouzi. France looking to pass their way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And they've got rid. And that's it. France proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
France really had a measure of control throughout and strengthened their grip on a victory as the game progressed.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's there to get it away. Digne gets into a good position. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. France with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. France are looking to go forward now. Mbappe. Now it's Thuram, and this is Kante. Now, what about a counter-attack? Doué running with the ball, and that could set him on his way. And he's got Kolo Muani! That was superb goalkeeping.
Kolo Muani is offering a wry smile there.
Mbappe! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Great defending, strong and determined. And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now, can they get him away? And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
France still without a single shot on target. And it's Digne. Zaire Emery is wide and looking to get onto this. This looks promising. Conte, and that's gone loose. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Doué. Now it's Thuram. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Digne. Mbappe. Good running, strong and purposeful. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Doué. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, just skips past his man. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Klaus picks it up out wide. Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Very nicely done. Good take. Oh, shooting chance! Out of play for a goal kick. Now he's off and running. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Upamecano. Tchouameni. Ball played for Klaus. Doué. France disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Shot a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Klaus. And it's Digne.
Il y aura 2 minutes.
And here's Mbappe. And he's found a way past. And he's chosen to go back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Look at this, takes a shot! And he's done it!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams.
And it's half-time here. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean...
Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Thuram receives it in a good position here. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. He's had a shot! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he plays one through. Upamecano wins the duel this time. France needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And it's Doué. Tchouaméni.
France have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
He's having a shot! Superb from Doué! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And again they hit the front.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 18.
France get themselves into the lead.
Le numéro 12. Le numéro 7. Le numéro 20. Le numéro 6. Changement.
Conte. France perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe tries to play it through. France have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Corner number 3 coming up. Saliba can get it clear. France have the chance to go the other way. Conte. Here's Digne. And he's being shifted off it. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's running through. And he was alert to it. Digne gets rid without sophistication. Thuram. Played out to the right. Zaire Emery. And he whips. He gets big. And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Attention, changement.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And he's there to retrieve it. Searching pass he's played there. He has found the way through. France are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Can he get on the end of it? And he shoots! And he hits the net! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
And it's Fofana. And here's Mbappe. And the shot's on here. Oh, well played, well played. And it's hoisted clear. Opts to play it back.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
And here's Thuram. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 3.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 22. Changement en cours.
They get a throw in. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Barcola. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Good ball, good take. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Attention, changement.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. France displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Now it's Barcola. That's a cute ball. He has a look up. No, it's not getting there. Danger averted for now. Crunching tackle. Barcola. Nice looking ball. Klaus. Traumeri. Lovely feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, such a clever touch. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Thuram absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that's neat. Mbappe. Oh, that's nice. Camavinga. Half-time, extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And now for the final act. Foot in. And the counter-attack is on for France. Saliba. And it's Fofana. Klaus. That is lovely. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saliba calmly anticipates. Klaus. Camavinga going full steam ahead down the left flank. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Thuram. He can get that clear. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Barcola. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had it taken off him. Digne.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Camavinga. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, well played. Saliba gets it clear. Camavinga. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. That's going to go a long way. And that is it. There will be penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time. All square. Some weary legs out there. So who has it left in them to take a penalty? Mbappe first in line. One 0.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Olise steps up for his penalty.
Yeah, good pen that. He just did what he was asked.
Kolomwani is the second man to step up for his team. Oh, the keeper could have stood still and stopped it.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper and he guessed wrong.
The third man in the queue. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Oh, what a save!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
It's in, too smart for the keeper.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Hernandez just needs to keep his nerve here. He's buried it, and he's won it! France have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and metal, and they have made the grade.
Well, what a way to finish a long, hard match. Those players can be really proud of their effort to have come out on top. That was far from easy.